welcome back. I am doing baked macaroni and cheese for you. It's simple, it's a staple that I grew up with. My dad loves it. My mom used to always make it for me, so this is where I got it from her. A few things going on right now is I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees and I have water on to boil elbow macaroni, which is over here. Got my elbow macaroni, and I get this small box. If you get the larger box, you're only going to use about half of that. So for that, you need the elbow macaroni, butter, and evaporated milk. And that is, well, and cheese. I didn't brought the cheese. I just have sliced American cheese. You can use cheddar, mozzarella, Gouda, Swiss, whatever your little heart desires. But I'm just doing a simple, easy macaroni, baked macaroni and cheese that my son's gonna eat, so I didn't go crazy with the cheese. So while I'm waiting on my water to boil, I'm gonna go ahead and prep my pan for when it's gonna go into the oven. Easy way, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line this whole pan with butter, and then I'm gonna line it with cheese. Easiest way to do it is to take take a little plastic baggie and just into the butter and around the pan. I also, with this meal, I usually, if we're making baked macaroni and cheese, I'm usually only doing it by itself. I don't really have anything else that goes with it. But today I decided that I wanted short ribs too with it. So earlier today I pulled my ribs out of the, last night I pulled them out of the freezer to thaw. I know you're not supposed to freeze. It's better fresh, but I freeze my meat sometimes. Okay, keep that to the side. We're still gonna need that. So I pulled it out of the freezer last night to thaw, and then this morning I put it in the crock pot. And all I did for that was salt and pepper the short ribs, put some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on the bottom, piled my short ribs in, topped it with Sweet Baby Ray's, and I put it on the crock pot for 8 hours. That's it. Super simple, easy. There really is not anything to it. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my cheese and line my pan. Now I'm going to make sure every inch of this is covered on the bottom and up the sides. Very tedious task here. It takes a few minutes. Now I make sure every inch is covered. Now I know my mom uses Kraft Singles American cheese, which makes it just as good. This is a little bit thicker of a cheese. I just got it back in the deli. Literally lining up the pan and everything. I guess we need a little bit more here. Okay. All right, now this part is done, and all we have to do is wait on our noodles to cook. So once that is done, I'll show you what else we have to do. Okay, so I think our noodles are just about done, and you want to make sure that they are completely done as per the directions in the box. You do want to cook them all the way through. Okay, yeah. Excuse me, baby. Okay, and then you want to drain them all. Oh, are you helping mommy? he's got to get his oven mitts as well.
Wow.
As well.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so silly. Pepper. Okay, it's all drained. So I'm going to put everything back into the pot here. So now we are going to just take, you're going to take quite a bit of butter and put it in here. It's hard to, I'm going to say like half a cup of butter. You're going to use quite a lot of butter. Okay. And the evaporated milk goes in as well.
Not working.
Oh, I don't want to drop it in there. Oh well, it is what it is. The whole can's gonna go in here. Alright, and then some pepper. You can do it to your liking, the pepper. I'm gonna say I put at least 2 teaspoons in here, I'm gonna say. 1.5. Okay, and then you're gonna just mix everything up together. Now it's gonna be really runny and you're gonna think, oh, this is so soupy. That is what you want because that's what makes it nice and creamy. Because if you put it in, if it's not this soupy, like there's a lot of juices at the bottom. If there wasn't, then it's gonna be really dry when you pull it out too. So you definitely want all that juice in there. Okay. So next part is you're gonna pour some in the pan. Now I'm only gonna pour half of this mixture into the pan and then layer some more cheese and then pour the other half. I'm not ever able to get the half portion well. It's usually like 70% and then 30%. Like it is what it is. It's still good either way. I think that was good. Okay, so you're just gonna take your cheese and line it up over top again. Might not have enough of this cheese. You need a lot of cheese. This was a pound, 1.3 pounds, and it's not gonna be enough. It doesn't look like. So you might need to get 2 pounds of cheese. But I have some Kraft in there, so we'll use that to top it off. Okay, and then I want to put the rest of my noodles here. Okay, that to the side, and I'm going to spread everything out here evenly. This is comfort food at its finest, for sure. I'm gonna have to guess that this is like one of my dad's favorite comfort foods because he always wants baked macaroni and cheese, and all growing up, it's like his favorite meal. It's definitely a staple in our house. Now you're gonna top it all with cheese as well. And I am out of cheese, so I have Kraft in there, which is fine. I'll be right back. What are you doing? Girls are hungry. Mama's almost done, baby. Got my little sous chef going on over here, huh? Okay, we're gonna take this little plastic bag again, and we're gonna top all this cheese with butter.
Oh no.
Speaking of comfort foods, mine has to be my mom's. It's hard to get it spread on the top. Just do what you have to. My mom makes cream chicken and biscuits, and that is probably my all-time favorite comfort food. Growing up, that's what I love, and I will show you guys how to make that. It's super easy too. Most of my recipes are super easy. That's kind of why I like them. Because I got a busy lifestyle, so even though I stay at home with my kids all the time, still super busy. Half the time I'll look up and it's bedtime and I'm like, where did the day go? But on top of that, as I've said before, I do work. I work full time as an insurance agent at an agency, but I get to do that from home, which is very beneficial to my family, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. So I'm very, very lucky. So I get to do all this fun stuff too. Okay, I think the whole top is covered in butter. Perfect. So that is all done. All right, so now you just want to put this in for about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Just wait when it's all nice and getting browned on top. Not burnt, just brown. So it's about 30 minutes, 350 degrees. I have a whole bunch of kids playing under me. Yeah, that's hot. You gotta watch it. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it out of the oven. Yeah, it looks done. All right. Now, see it's like browned on the top of it. Some of the stuff coming out. Okay, take this one. Right, I have my short rib on my plate, and my mac and cheese is done. Oh, look how good that looks perfect. That looks perfect. The creamier, the better, and this is really good as leftovers as well. It's just gonna be hot, so I'm still gonna try it. Oh yeah, so good. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, and just make sure you like, share, give me some feedback if you'd like. Enjoy. Happy cooking.